everyone, welcome to my box office video where I tell you that I might have been misunderstood Wonder Woman 1984's backlash behind this movie, because it looks like this movie did drop its collection at the box office during the New Year. So before I tell this news, I feel silly saying this movie might be flop because I haven't seen this movie yet because all the theater near me is closed. So all the theater in New York are closed. So is in California, where the domestic is the huge market over there. So calling this movie during this pandemic, it's really feels silly to call this movie flop. On the other hand, same time, we cannot ignore this number and especially all the backlash this movie is getting from the Twitter. And when I see everyone is saying this movie is really bad, they didn't like it, and they didn't like it as much as the first one. Considering all this factor, and so I say, let's take a look at this number. So according to Variety, I got this news from, they said that Wonder Woman did made modest 5.5 million over the New Year's holiday. This sequel also ensured another 10 million from overseas market, bringing it global total of 118 million worldwide box office this movie made so far. And also Variety, they're pointing out, I guess, how this movie is have received so much backlash, online backlash, it's said. So this movie so far has earned domestic, it has earned 28.5 million domestic number. And because this movie also released on HBO Max, and I wish we have HBO Max number. So far I heard there is only 5 million HBO Max account was activated. That's what I heard. We don't have actual number. And they said over the weekend also the Crude, that movie actually doing really good, the Crude. And so what do I think about this number overall, 118? As I was saying beginning of this video, still I feel silly calling this movie flop, since why this movie came out this time. I feel really mad because so many of us the huge fan probably, they are not able to see this movie. I'm just telling you based on people's all this review around me. What I hear, most people are saying this movie isn't as good as the first one, and they didn't like the way this movie portrayed even Diana herself. She wasn't enough in this movie. That's what I heard from people. I haven't seen it, so I feel wow. It's all I understand why Patty Jenkins, she took this script and made this movie. She wanted to make a different type of Wonder Woman movie, but I think her risk is too much, was big, that I think it didn't pay off. What I mean probably when the Joker became a hit, huge hit last year, probably wonder whether they thought, why don't we make different kind of Wonder Woman movie? People will like it. And the thing is, it's always a huge risk to make different type of movie because people are not used to seeing this character doing weird stuff. That's the truth, unfortunately. So I don't know what kind of Batman movie we'll be getting. Now that I think back and look back, because a lot of people I saw when the Batman trailer came out, they said that this movie also, on Twitter I saw, these are the people see this movie, so their opinions matter. They said that movie looks too dark, and they are not sure how they feel about it. So I'm now I'm looking back and thinking, how people will react to this new Batman movie, where Batman did look a little bit darker. At this point, I guess people are used to seeing Batman go a little dark. I guess we have to wait and see. Making different kind of movies is always a huge risk. And I hear they are making number 3 movie for Wonder Woman 3. So we have to wait and see. Anyway, that's my thought on weekend box office. Let me know in the comment. Thank you so much for checking this out, and please take care.